That looks good. That looks good. Oh, all right, all right, all right. We are live. Yes, we are. We are live. Oh, see if we can get a little bit more turned around. There we go. All right. Think we can see things a little bit better there. All right, all right, all right. I am Simply Super Dave, and I'm coming to you live from the great state of Louisiana here in these crazy United States, on this crazy planet that's spinning out of control in this vast universe that we call life. It is Monday evening. It is late, folks. It is very late. So you're probably going to get to watch this in the morning. So hopefully you get a good listen out of this. As I'm speaking to you right now, we have our typical loud muffler coming by. I think this is a motorcycle, though, which is, you know, understandable, actually. Uh, and as I sit here, the cross is lit up this night, and unlike it was the other night, which I think it was Saturday, and we have a orange full moon. Well, I know it's not full because we already had the full moon, but it looks full. And see if we can get a picture of it at least, or try to, so you can see what I'm looking at. But if you can see, of course, you see the Dollar General being right here. I don't know if you can see the cross or not, but that is the 200-foot cross. That's about a couple miles away. And then the orange thing off to the side, which it isn't a full moon. You can see the shade at the top. But yes, we have an orange moon rising. Oh, bad moon rising. Yeah, that's what I think about, at least. Um, let's see if we get this back situated the way it was. There we go. We're good. Anyway, folks, like I said, I promised I was going to stream Sunday, and because it was Easter, I don't know, just didn't feel right to go with the topic that I had planned. And playing Fortnite, I thought would be a bad way to deal with the final topic of the weekend. So we're going to push it to the Monday episode, which is a balcony session, apparently. So anyway, as the post or the notification has said, God will be here in the stream. And we will get to that. I don't ever make a promise I cannot keep, folks. So, yeah, we'll have God here in the stream shortly. But for now, oh, by the way, I do not endorse smoking. I do not promote it in one way or another, and I would not ever suggest you pick up doing it. But if you do it and because you enjoy it, then this one's for you. Marlboro Reds, I don't know. I've tried to smoke lights before and stuff like that, but the Reds are usually the way I go. Anyway, folks, we had discussed Friday about the Mark of the Beast. Sounds like a scary episode, but it really is not. And I guess it's made out to sound like it's something that's going to be obvious and jump out at you, like with horns and stuff like that, but that's just not what I envisioned. And I discussed that openly in the episode, which is the Fortnite episode. The video playbacks have been reset, so it only shows what I've done here recently. So this is our third stream since we kind of coming back to a format. Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. Remember that, folks. That's when you can catch Simply Super Dave. Monday is unusual. Like I said, it's really late, but I promised a Sunday episode, and because it was Easter, I decided to put it off. And today was a long day, like the reason why I don't stream. So, and it seems appropriate, the setting and everything. So let's go ahead and get into the topic. What is God? What does God mean to me? Let's put that more aptly, because what I'm fixing to tell you, or what I'm about to explain to you, how I envision things, isn't how other people see God or believe in God. And I'm totally cool with that. I totally respect how people want to worship God. That's the whole point of this country being established, is that people from England wanted to get away from being told how to worship God, and they wanted to worship freely, and so they came, and that's how, that was kind of like the motivational reasoning. I see tacos in the, I don't even need my glasses on, and I can already tell you who this is probably. Oh, wait a minute, that's the Ultimate Omega. I think that's, yes, it is. Oh my God, I'm so glad to see the tacos from the Ultimate Omega. Brother, make me feel better, because you weren't answering my messages earlier, and I started worrying about, oh, what happened to the Omega. Figured you had like a family. You know, it's Monday. Mondays are always busy for everybody. I appreciate you being here, Ultimate Omega. I really do. I would love to give verbal shout outs to our latest followers. We're up to 383 before I signed on. So we'll do that in our next game stream. And hopefully by then we'll have some more active viewers. Thank you so much, Ultimate Omega, for popping in the tacos there. Makes me kind of hungry. And I've already had burritos today. So, and a couple of chicken chipotle melts. So, and those were delicious. And why do I keep putting them over there? I don't know why. I should just leave them on my head. That's what I should do. Messed up sleep schedule. I kind of wondered if that was that too, because you do stay up some nights playing, you know. And then like this morning, I saw you were on like 5 hours from 2 o'clock. It's like early this morning you were on. And then you went dark on me. So I kind of figured you must have stayed up late. Kind of pulled an all-nighter kind of thing. But it's good to see you, brother. It's good to see you. Good to see you. For real, I need some tacos in my life. Man, don't you remember when Taco Bell? I don't know. They might still be open until 1 and 2 a.m. now. I don't know. They might have reverted back. But good God, you remember you can go get food at any time of the night. Whataburger? There's got to be a Whataburger near you, Ultimate Omega. You live in Texas. So that's 24 hours. I would hit Whataburger sounds pretty good, actually. And if you don't know what Whataburger is, if you're from some place like Maine or California or someplace like that, then Whataburger is like the best drive-through hamburger you could possibly get. Outside of Griff's, there's a local place called Griff's here that I love intensely. Oh yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. Um, oh dude, I finally went back and I watched that replay from the dub that we got in duos last night. Like I said, I'm so glad we played that one match. I'm sorry we can only play one, but man, I really enjoyed playing that one match. And then I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. It just was funny watching it from the replay point of view, because he just ran to the edge and he had me. I mean, but I took off I think I would have put up a better battle, but he had me, and he just stepped right off and fell straight to his death. And I was like, oh, that was great. That's typical Dave fashion win right there. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get me some tacos after your stream. Jack in the Box, Whataburger. Oh, Jack in the Box. Man, I miss Jack in the Box so much. We used to have a couple of them here, and they closed them down. Mm. I love Jack in the Box. Every time I went to Dallas to take one of my adopted daughters to the airport so they could fly off to God knows where, I always made an effort to stop at Jack in the Box to get me something to eat. Just because I never see a Jack in the Box, ever. Oh, Mrs. Simply Super Dave, I know that color. I miss Jack in the Box. See, ours went away, exactly. What's up? What's up? Great stuff. Yeah, man, I do every time I went to Dallas. And I went to Dallas a lot, so I got my good share of Jack in the Box, but boy, I had to eat it while I was driving instead of being able to sit in front of the TV. I'm very excited. Today is the day that the Batman dropped on HBO, so we're going to be watching that probably tomorrow night, because it's about a 3-hour movie. So there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to get through that tonight. There's just no way. And I am excited to watch it. I'm very excited to watch it. I love how they're making them more in-depth and longer, definitely. Something more to watch. Just munching on Doritos. Oh, that sounds actually pretty good. All All right, folks, let's go ahead and get the stream out of the way and get the topic out of the way, which is what is God? What is God to Dave? And I tell you, folks, the way I break it down, since I don't believe in religion, and I love how science really opens doors to so many questions, along with the answers that every time you discover something, there's an answer, but then there's more questions beyond the answer that you were originally looking for. And so as two two mufflers tonight so far. Motorcycle. That was a truck. That was a truck. Anyway, to me, God isn't this dude up in the sky. The Bible's very clear that if God was able to speak to you, you wouldn't understand him, which makes me question the whole Bible to begin with, because people say they're inspired uh, by God, which is how they wrote the Bible. But if you can't understand what he says, if he speaks to you, so they say, well, he didn't speak to me directly because I wouldn't be able to understand him. So he spoke to me in my dreams. And so through visions and hallucinations, it's just, that's why I don't get into that. I mean, if you want to have faith, which I understand, that's the whole point of faith, is that the more unbelievable it is, the more you have to believe into it, which is asking you a lot. So I understand when you're willing to take that leap, but you're willing to just negate the questions, like, um, for example, okay, so if God is something that you can't understand, it's something beyond human, then obviously, which obviously it would be, because whenever we die, this is this is kind of a key part. The only thing that changes about you is that energy, the energy that you have right now, that makes your hands open and close, open and close, open and close, to look around, to feel the night air, which is why I have a hoodie on, because it's chilly right now. And it's chilly. The moon is so beautiful. Is energy. And when you die, that energy leaves your body, the life force, so to speak. Which is why I think created the Shrouded Turin, which that's a whole nother subject. See, I believe in, like I said, with the story of Jesus, it's obviously a true story at some point, but when it actually happened, who fucking knows? Obviously, there wasn't a white guy running around in the Middle East. Ugh, chat's going crazy. What flavor of Doritos? Oh, it's nacho cheese. Oh no, Cool Ranch. She loves Cool Ranch. I saw nacho cheese in there though. I guess that must be the spicy sweet chili. Hmm. Yes, we can be friends. You chose correctly. Cool Ranch is where it's at. Exactly. Yay. When it comes to tacos, I like corn tortilla better. The more authentic tacos with the cilantro. Ah, we're discussing food recipes. Interesting. So, based on that, what I believe, okay, is that God is the energy. Like, if you think about it, it has its own instinctive force. Like it's like everybody feels deja vu moments. They feel like things are certain. Like if you hit a baseball into a field and there was one car, for some reason that baseball would go directly to that fucking car. Like you couldn't avoid hitting it for anything in the world. But yet if you tried to hit a specific vehicle out of 20, you probably wouldn't hit it. And that to me that's that energy, that life, that weirdness that we all feel. And I believe that when you die, you reconnect to it, and it transcends you to move on, and inherit whatever your energy is supposed to inherit next. And I believe that tortured souls are lost energies that can't move on, that manifest in poltergeist and ghost and so forth, which explains all that. but depending on how much you are in tune with your energy, can you interconnect with such things. Some people, like I say, are just blinded by faith, and I'm not knocking that, because I do believe ignorance is bliss. I really do. The less you know, the better off and happier you are, I think, because when you really know the truth, you have to go through a part of your life where you have to deal with the acceptance of it. And then once you deal with the acceptance of that truth, you're able to, what's the word? Assess what you need to do next, or how to proceed, knowing what you know now compared to what you didn't know before. And sometimes people can't deal with it, some people can. It just depends on what you discover and find out or see that you can't ever unsee or ever forget about. Uh, Dark Angel, totally agree, Dave. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, I, and so my belief in God is that, and when I say that God's here in the stream, God is here right now. He's here. He's talking to you. And you're like, well, are you saying you're God? No, but you are too. The dogs, everything that has a living energy value. This cigarette right now is energy. It's burning. Or it was. Mm. There, energy. Something's non-living though. It has to be made. The tobacco that was in the cigarette was living at one point in time and manifested energy. And, and I believe that's what God is. I believe God is the energy. And just like all other things, is you got good energies and you have bad energies. Just like you have good people and you have bad people. There's no way of ever getting rid of the bad people. Which is why I don't, I can't stand people saying, well, if you did, if you live like this, because people are just not, no, you have to always expect the crazy person to be in there somewhere. Some psychopath, crazy, whatever it is, just loves to murder people just because they get their jollies off from it. Whatever it is, it's just the way it is, and if you ever think life is a utopia, then everything that you planned will fall apart, because life will make sure it finds a way to trip you up. That's what life does. It's a challenge. If you want to look at it as a game or whatever it takes for you to keep motivating and pushing through, then do that. And we got a battery signal there. Like I said, this wasn't going to be a long stream. Ultimate Omega. Oh, everybody's saying hi. Lurking on me, Omega. That's cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Love all of y'all for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. Like I said, this is just another balcony stream. I'm not going to be streaming on Mondays, Fridays, Saturday, and Sundays, but Easter was yesterday, so I had to get this God subject out of the way. So when you come back to the topics, like I said, if you want to go back to Friday we talked about the mark of the beast, which of course is the internet, and how we're all connected to it because we want to be. Why would the devil want to offer you a mark to wear that you don't want? It's brilliant. Separates people. Think about it, folks. You always wonder why people don't get together on Sundays for family dinners like they did like in the 80s and early 90s and so forth. It's because back then, that was the only time people saw each other. Like that Sundays when I get to see Grandma and Grandpa and Aunt blah blah and Uncle so-and-so, and that's the only time. It's the weekend, whether it be Saturday or Sunday, whichever it is, at church, everything. That's where everybody got to congregate and they got to gossip and tell everybody what's going on and stuff. Then the internet came along. No more Sunday dinners. No more. We don't need to. Well, I just totally threw away that cherry. They don't, because by the time Sunday or Saturday even gets there, they're tired of everybody. You've already heard everybody's fucking opinion about every fucking thing. how they're feeling today, what they ate today, blah, blah, blah. So when you actually get to see them, all you do is really rehash everything you already know because you kept up with everything they're doing on social media. Thus, instead of people coming together for groups because they rarely get to see each other, they're staying away from one another because they already know too much about one another. Um, it's just like the Garden of Good, the apple of knowledge. It makes sense. It really does. It makes sense because if you have the knowledge but you don't know how to use the knowledge correctly, it's almost like creating a evil weapon. That's all I'm saying. So I believe that the internet, or actually artificial intelligence, to be more specific, will be our downfall as a mark because we will be connected to it willingly, willingly, very willingly. Okay, everything's the same. And then of course Saturday's stream was our balcony stream, and we talked about, of course, it was Easter weekend, so of course we talked about Jesus Christ, and I just want to see if y'all can see this thing or not, because I really love my balcony view. Like I said, we got the dollar store, it ain't 10 o'clock yet, obviously, or 11 o'clock, because the lights would be off. But then you got the cross, and then of course you got the moon and the night sky with the clouds, kind of werewolfish. I kind of like that. Anyway, that's the Louisiana sky here. Drop you back down here in the cash position. So yes, God is here in the stream, and He's right next to you. That warm feeling you get when you close your eyes and remember somebody that's not there anymore that you love dearly, that feeling in your heart, that's God to me. So it's not a guy in the clouds, and it's not about, I don't know, whatever, whatever Zeus, whatever, Muhammad. And it ain't like I distrust the Bible. The Bible isn't about fixing life's problems. If you've ever noticed that, the Bible was always a handbook on how to deal with life and the problems that may come along, which the Bible covers quite a bit, if not everything. And human emotion is what I'm talking about. Being betrayed, upset, happy, egotistical, everything. And but if you've noticed, there's no solution to fixing those things because there's no such thing. Okay? Everybody's different. It's a book on how to handle those things. So right there in itself should tell you there is no solutions to the problems to your life. There's only ways to deal with the problems in your life. If you get really good at not letting one problem break you down, then that's a step forward to the point where when you have a bad day and it seems like problem on problem starts happening, next thing you know, you're taking it in stride to the point where you're almost laughing at the situations you find yourself in. So, if anything, I know it sounds like I kind of tore apart religion a lot this weekend. That's because I don't believe in it. But I do believe in it. If you want to find your own type of religion, as long as you can believe in what you want to believe, I totally respect and support that 100% because that's what I believe in. But from my perspective, your body is the temple. So you're already in church. Wherever you go, when you feel that moment of being thankful for the life you have, take it, say it out loud or say it in your head, but really take the moment and cherish it, whether it's 30 seconds or 3 minutes or 30. Like me right now, cherishing the fact that the moon is the way it looks, positioned above, the dollar store turned its lights off, with a singular white cross into the highlight background as we speak and talk about Jesus Christ and God over the Easter holiday weekend of His resurrection. A great story. like I said, the whole point of the Jesus story, in my opinion, is, um, and please remember this, that no matter how perfect that you can be, life is going to tear you down if you let it. And Jesus Christ lived, he was the most perfect human being, right? He got beaten and killed just to go show you that life is not fair. So don't be so hard on yourselves, folks. You know, we're all Jesus Christ. We're all the son and daughters of God. And you should realize that God is with you at all times. And based on how well that you can center yourself and control your emotions is the more that you can control your energy to connect to the energy you need to feel stronger or weaker. So if you're a person that feeds off anger and fear, you're going to be around that kind of atmosphere where that's just, it's always something going on and it's never ending. If you're a person of just positivity and calmness, and don't get me wrong, there could be positivity and anger too. I mean, it just depends on who you are. Everybody is a different type of drink that's mixed together. Not everybody's made of equal parts. So that's the beauty of people, and why I find talking to people so fascinating is because I love how different everybody really is. Because you all have a common interest, and it's being a good person. That's the only thing. And so when I believe you die and your energy is in a good place and you're positive, and I believe that is the heaven that you can move on to. As far as like the negative energy, which would be anything that you have that you can't let go of, where and when you die, you don't know if you die, and you continuously live that horrible moment for the rest of your eternal life as a memory, as an energy. And sometimes you would manifest in front of people and scare the shit out of them. But anyway, like I said, it kind of explains how ghosts and all that kind of stuff does work, and why it, like EVPs and white noise, it's all energy. It's all electricity is energy. Water, all that's energy. Everything's alive, the trees, and energy. It's all connected. It's all part of this one big planet, which is God. So, anyway, look around you, folks. You're surrounded by God. I told you he'd be in the stream. He'll be in tomorrow's stream. He'll be in every stream I do. He'll be in everybody's stream. Look in the mirror if you want to change the world. Remember, folks, everything about life is all about perception. Don't forget that as you go through the week to get to the next weekend. And don't forget, Friday we'll be streaming. Might do a balcony stream maybe Saturday night, but we're going to focus back on gaming, get back into that. You know, Sunday will be back to normal. There'll be custom matches over the weekend with Scummy 41. I'll be playing with Ultimate Omega through the week, apparently. You never know, I might even pop up in the stream to help him get a dub, because I'm his lucky rabbit's foot. And apparently, if you saw the last match we played in, which I will put a clip of that up on TikTok and Hover to show you exactly what happened. Great way to win a game. Anyway, let me get out of here, folks. Remember, folks. Well, I wanted to say something else and then add on to it, but I'm just going to stick to the old-fashioned thing. There's only two things in the world that can conquer hate and fear, and that's love and laughter. So when you go out there tomorrow, don't go out there with any fear in your heart about how anybody thinks about you. Don't go out there with any hate because somebody has something that you want. Oh, we got bits coming in here. What the fuck? Scummy, what's up? Rude Boy Mitch just cheered. What's up? Porch Talk, yes, boy. Oh man, Ultimate Omega went on a lurk, and Rude Boy is here with the bits. I appreciate you so much, Rude Boy, for the bits, man. Scummy, I appreciate you coming in. Yo, what's up? How are y'all doing? The pot man, the ringleaders, man. Y'all got some, man. Y'all are blowing up, dude. Y'all's discords are so fucking hot, and man, your streams are fucking kicking. Y'all are doing great. Y'all came in right at the end of my God speech. Basically, dude, you already know. You already know. You already know. You create a positive energy. So God works through you. That's all I gotta say. Watch the rest of the stream. It's not very long. Anyway, since you're here, Scummy, I want you to get a good look. You too, Rude Boy. We're gonna take a look at the night sky. We got a nice moon up right above the cross. The dollar store has turned its lights off, but they were on earlier. But I don't know if you can see it or not. But yeah, they got the moon, you got the cross. That wasn't lit up Saturday night, but it's lit up tonight. So that's our viewpoint for now. Drop you back down there. Who the fuck are you talking about? Doing good, doing good. Great moon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I could show you a different moon, but it would blind you. You would be able to see for a fucking week. It's that white. But it's got a nice little, never mind. I mean, I'm going to go there. Speaking of which, Scummy, have you gotten your butterfly tattoo yet? Remember, you got to put one on the front and the back. The butterfly kisses, man, that shit still cracks me up every time I think about it. Oh, that's Dream Elements. But yeah, God is energy. There you go. Explains why there's ghosts and things. Everything is connected to energy. It's almost like fucking Star Wars, man. You believe in the Force. You connect to the Force and stuff. But yeah, that's my feeling. So when you pray and you really put positive feelings into how you believe or what you do, then I believe that that's how that all works. Like it's like a boomerang effect. Okay, if you go out there scared and in fear and hatred, you'll just keep falling down into a sand pit you can never get out of. And even when you start doing the right thing, getting out of that sand pit is hard because you want to give up halfway. But it's hard, and, you know. You know what? Since you two are here, oh my gosh, there's a taco parade going on in there. Rude Boy popping up. Dave is really living in a convent. I am one with the Force. The Force is with me. Hey, Mitch, thank you for all your help, man. Oh, yeah, 100. Rating with a party of 12. 100 years early? Are you really coming in here, bro? Oh, my gosh. You know who you should be ready. Everybody, please, that's still here, that before 100 years early. Thank you so much, all-knowing game master of all. Really, seriously, love your stream so much. Oh, thank you so much for the emotes. This is a balcony stream. This isn't a video game stream, unfortunately. This is just a makeup stream because I didn't stream yesterday, and we did some series topics about the, oh, you're going to love this, the Mark of the Beast in Friday's stream. We talked about the Jesus Christ story and breaking that down and how there's multiple stories about all that. And then in this stream we talked about what God is and stuff like that. And then here you wonderful people all are just killing the stream. I mean, thank you so much. Rude Boy, you know, all of you, lay it out, brother, devotional, yes. I just believe that life is a lot more simpler than the complicated bullshit that we have been brainwashed to believe for centuries and eons, you know, and don't get me wrong, I am very Southern and I was raised in church and I believe in God, obviously. Well, look at that. I love this fucking chat right now. Y'all are fucking amazing. And this emotional feeling that I have right now is what I'm talking about when God speaks to you. He's letting you know, hey, you know what? You're doing something good. Look at these fucking people right here. Love you all. 100 years early. Oh my God. Thank you so much for this, man. It means a lot to me. Um, wow. And dude, seriously, once I get this capture card, which the Great Scummy 41 won in Nutter TTDV stream about a week or two ago, I think. I'm going to be getting a capture card, and soon I'll be able to play games and have people in the games and be able to hear everybody. And we'll have some fun and interview and actually bring streamers into my stream so we can discuss what they are doing in their stream and get everybody to kind of like go in those directions and really share the love. And what is going on? Balcony stream is, yes, live at 12 with Simply Super Dave. Yes, Scummy. Yeah, I know it's late, bro. I figured people would catch this in the morning if they had to. Oh, there's an airplane now. Surprisingly, Barksdale's been kind of quiet here lately. Um, wow, I'm actually kind of speechless right now. I wasn't expecting all of that. But yeah, don't ever forget, folks. You know, like I said, you know, the Jesus Christ story just as a proof of a story that if anything you take the lesson from it is that no matter how fucking perfect you do everything, there is going to be somebody that disagrees with it. You cannot make everybody happy. And if you piss off the wrong people, they're going to whip you and fucking throw you up on a cross and stab you with a sword or a spear and then bleed you out to death. And it doesn't matter how perfect or if you're the son of God. Life is life. So don't take it so seriously sometimes. You are your own worst critic. If you're so hard on yourself, you will have a bad day. But if you believe that you can go out there and today is going to be a good day, that you're going to laugh through your problems because you know you can handle them, because you have before. You didn't get here because you've had a perfect life. You got here because you figured out problems so far. A lot of people need to realize that they're really good at it, but they just get tired of dealing with them. So, yeah, if you're ever feeling bad about yourself or if you think you've had a rough life, just look at Jesus Christ, man. I mean, that's a bad way to go. Spend 3 hours on the stream deck tonight, so I think I got it perfected. That's awesome. I love everything that you've done to update everything. I didn't realize it was so late, Scummy, until he said it. Exactly the reason why I was really debating doing this stream, because it was so late. And then 100 years early comes in here and he says, you know what, you're going to stream just at least one more cigarette. One more cigarette. Yes, I have a bad habit. Fucking yes, I do. Because I only live once and I like smoking. So there you go. I don't endorse it, but I do say don't go without something that can just make you smile. If you have the opportunity. If you were in the mood for watermelon, wouldn't you go to the fucking store and get you a watermelon? Enjoy it. That'd be the best fucking watermelon ever. Just because you had a hankering for watermelon, you know. But anyway, back to the subject at hand or whatever. Let's move on past it. If you want to know how I really feel about God, God is real simple. He's with everybody, whether you believe in it or not. If you think he's a guy in the clouds with a white beard, or if he's Zeus with a thunderbolt, whatever. I think it's great that you believe in something bigger than yourself. That's all that matters. And what I love about this country is that you can believe in it any way that you want to and worship. There is even dudism, man, dudism, which is based on the Big Lebowski movie, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, folks. If you don't know the Big Lebowski, that's the Dave recommendation movie of the night, is the Big Lebowski with, of course, the great Jeff Bridges. Sam Elliott is in it. Of course, John Goodman, Steve Buscemi, Donnie, great. John Turturro, Julianne Moore, of course. Actually, there's an all-star cast, really, the whole movie. Tara Reid, Philip Seymour Hoffman. I mean, just watch it. The Big Lebowski. It's the greatest, one of the best movies ever. Never get tired of watching that movie, ever, ever. Who would? It's the Big Lebowski. He's my hero. I even have a Big Lebowski skin in Fortnite. All right. Wow, I got to get me a Scummin Nation tank. Yeah, coffee cup. Exactly. Scummy's got all kinds of stuff. I told him I've got to get a shirt, and I got paid today, so I'm going to have to make an order and get me a Scummy Nation shirt. Check out Mr. Scummy41 this weekend coming up. He will be hosting some custom matches in Fortnite, so if you want to win some V-Bucks, meet some people to run. If you get tired of running randoms with kids that are going to be screaming in your ear the whole time while you play, go play some custom matches, meet some great players, and form up a new squad. But Scummy41, he is the man, he is the tree branch. Find him, and he will lead you to the great players of Fortnite. I'm not lying. It sounds like I made that up, like I'm over exaggerating, but I'm really not. And his name is not the representation of the man he is, but he is my favorite scum bucket. Yes, you are, my friend. I think I said that to you in a Discord or something like that, and everybody kind of got like, I'm like, fuck off, man. I know this dude. Uh, that's my scummy, man. That's my scummy. Uh, yes, way better than him or me combined together. Okay, and that's impressive. Some awesome Fortnite players. It's insane. Anyway, folks, please tune in next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's when we will stream again. During the week, I have made a commitment when I have free time to play. If there's people online that I am friends with, I will I will do my best to play with you. I'm trying to bend my ways and not be a recluse as bad as I am. Even in video games, I can be a recluse. I like playing solos. But here lately, I have been playing with people more often. So, Scummy, if you see me, hit me up. More likely, I'll say yes, unless you know, I'm just trying to change my ways, man. But anyway, thank you 100 years early. I wish I could raid out to somebody, but doing this on the mobile device, and I don't have a laptop around me or anything, I can't raid out. But I will remember this. I will remember this. Dave doesn't get raided very often, so he remembers his raiders. Anybody that gives me a follow raiders, I will definitely give you a follow back, and I will share the love. And honestly, like I said, in my next stream, we picked up 3 new viewers since Saturday night. So we're going to have to give them a verbal shout out. I love my community as much as I love the air that I'm breathing right now. Okay, I'm at a point in my life where I don't know why I'm even doing this sometimes, and then I start streaming and I start talking with you wonderful people, and then I remember why. It's my therapy. You make me feel better about myself, and more importantly, hopefully I can say some things that can help you figure out some of your shit. Even if it doesn't work for me, maybe it'll work for you, right? We're all here for one another, and that's the important thing. That's what life is all about. And when people come together, then that's when God really works wonders. Think about it. All right, folks. I'm going to end it out like that. All right? Watch the stream if you want to understand what I think God is and how powerful God could be. But it takes us all working together. Remember, love and laughter is the only thing that can conquer hate and fear. So when you go out there in the world tomorrow, take a little of that love and laughter with you and leave that hate and fear in the cabinet somewhere. We all have it. Don't act like you don't, because I do. Everybody does. It just depends on how little we can keep it. Go be a conqueror, folks. I love y'all. Peace out. Thank you 100 years early so much. Rude Boy, Mitch, thank you for the bits, and just Scummy for being, just everybody, Miss SimplySuperDave for just being a part of my life and everything. Just, I love all of you guys, and I promise you, the stream is going to go somewhere this year. We're just taking our steps back, looking back and seeing everything I've learned over the last 8 months, and maybe the next 8 months will be somewhere, maybe buying my own headset and microphone and setup and maybe get a PC. I don't know. But anyway, that's down the road. Right now, we're just getting back on the schedule. So if you want to catch more streams like this, and then me playing Fortnite actually horribly, but having fun talking with you great people, because the stream is all about the chat, and the chat, you're all about the Dave, or you wouldn't be here. All right, like I said, folks, love and laughter. Till next time, peace out.